What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami. It is going down between Shay Johnson and Momma Dee and baby daddy Fable. And also Scrappy is up in the mix because Momma Dee has been trying to hook Scrappy up with Shay for a minute. But Shay done already found her somebody. She is with Fable. So it's a whole situation where when it comes to Momma Dee, she's all up in the mix and she's all up in the business. And people out here talking that Shay Johnson, man, Fable allegedly married, allegedly divorced, allegedly engaged. There's a whole lot going on in this situation, and we have Shay Johnson out here begging this man to marry her. A man that disrespect your mama and disrespect your family, that ain't a good sign. And a man that wanted you to keep him on a down low for 10 years. Is this the man that you said that was abusing you? Like, what's going on, Shay? You are too beautiful, too gorgeous, too smart, got too much. Well, you already been to the bottom of the barrel. Don't go back there again. Hopefully he is good to you and your daughter, marry you, and you don't gotta put, no ultimatum on him, especially when you done had his baby. What's going on with that situation? If he got 6 kids, yours is just added to the fray. And the reason why you got that Tesla is because y'all are on TV and he want to look like he's stunting because he's about to get another woman pregnant because they gonna see what you got and what you got going on. Okay, they gonna want some of that, especially if he's out here in these streets dipping and dabbing. It's a whole lot going on. But we do get Shay Johnson basically tell us that Momma Dee has been trying to hook her up with Scrappy, but she said that she don't went her way, he don't went his way, and she ain't trying to hear it. So Momma Dee has been going outside, traveling to Miami, or talking to Shay on the phone and trying to get her and Scrappy back together. Scrappy has been gone. He has been done with Shay Johnson. If Scrappy wanted Shay Johnson, he could have been had her back before she got pregnant or before Fable wanted to claim her publicly. She could have had him, but it is what it is. So and Momma Dee is interfering and doing the most. She better mind her business and stay back because, baby, this is Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is not Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You better be careful. You better carry a hammer in your pocketbook, or you better have a ruler, or you better have a paddle, or you better have some spray because they ain't gonna give you the respect that you get on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And right now, Shay Johnson wants to kind of like separate herself from Momma Dee because Momma Dee is in her business. And Momma Dee is ruining her relationship and trying to ruin it. And she knows Momma Dee is trying to break her relationship up. Momma Dee even gets so bold with it, child. I mean, she gets so bold with it, looking all good in the skinny. She looking skinny. She got the white on. She got the pearls. She got the, wet and wavy all the way down. And then she done come up at this man and tell him that I am jealous that you done got Shay Johnson pregnant because I wanted it to be my son. My son is a better suitor. Like, what's really going on, Momma Dee? You can't be saying all that type of stuff. And he's like, you know what, I don't even want to hear that. I don't really care about your son and all this other stuff. Like, why are you trying to start beef? Like, now he get mad and he disrespect your son. Now Scrappy gonna feel a certain type of way. Now Shay Johnson and got 2 men fighting for her or fighting over her or fighting for the disrespect that you done put out there in the situation, Momma Dee. What you doing, girl? And that is really rude and that's really disrespectful. But also, Fable said just because Momma Dee came up to him and said this is why he was disrespectful to Shay Johnson's mother. What kind of idiot is that? What kind of, logic is that? Basically, because Momma Dee done said something to you that got nothing to do with your relationship. She just a meddling, woman. And you and Shay Johnson are on solid ground. Now she says something to you. So now you're going to disrespect her mother. That does not make any type a sense. And also this says that you are young-minded and you haven't been raised correctly. I don't know what village raised you, but they didn't raise you right because you don't disrespect no mama and say the F word in front of her and treat her like that because you don't want the dog at the house. If anything, a real man would have said, hey, listen, how much can I pay you to keep the dog? You know what I mean? Is that anybody? Can you find somebody else to keep it? Blase in a third. Like, if you want to integrate yourself into Shay Johnson's family, you can't be disrespectful. But the reason why he can be disrespectful because he done got Shay Johnson wrapped around his ankles, wrapped around his feet, wrapped around his fingers, because she's out here begging this man to marry her in 365 days. And then on top of that, she had to keep him a secret. And Like, this is a whole mess. This is a whole situation, point blank, period. But maybe Fable do got some good characteristics. Maybe he is a good guy, but these red flags are shining bright and they're flying high. Okay. And when it comes to Shay Johnson, she's missing all the signs. But at the same time, Momma Dee is going to meddle and be in somebody's business, whether she right or whether she's wrong in the whole situation. And you saying F the dog and then smiling about it and didn't say, oh, I don't mean to be rude, but then you was rude anyway. What kind of man does that? What kind of man acts in that certain type of way? A man that wear braids in 2023, he got braids and all this other stuff. He had dreads would be one thing, so he still got braids running around here. Like, he's still running around thinking it's 2006, baby. Nope, it's not. Moving on from that situation, if you go to Shay Johnson's Instagram, you got people talking about that he's married. You got people talking about that he has a fiance, and that's the biggest gag. And so, like, what's going on? People up in her comment section basically saying all this even before Momma Dee exposed or said that this man is married and this man, got these kids out here in these streets. Like, so it's a whole lot going on in this situation. But Shay Johnson, I guess she feel like she don't got no better options. When you think your options, or at least it's just because you ain't looking right and you done gave up on yourself and you want to hook yourself to somebody that you shouldn't be hooking yourself to, because only thing he gonna do is bring you misery and you gonna be crying. Them happy days are not gonna be long and fulfillment for you. But in any event, we got Momma Dee. She done sat down here with Shay Johnson's mother, and basically she's out here spilling the beans and she's spilling the tea. She's saying Fable is either married, or he got an ex-wife, or he got a wife, and he's broke. And then when Momma Dee said he was broke, Shay Johnson mothers laughed. And Momma Dee, you said you don't want nobody saying Scrappy's broke, so why you saying somebody else's son is broke? That's not cool. Double standards right there. But in any event, Momma Dee said this man done got 6 kids, child. So I'm thinking that core that Fable gave Shay Johnson, that Tesla, ain't real. Is that real? Is that a rental? Is it her name? Is it all paid for? They making payments on it? Because if he got 6 kids, he got a whole bunch of mouths to feed, unless he's cutting off 3 of the mouths and trying to feed 3 of the other mouths. You know what I mean? So what's going on in that whole situation? I was like, So Momma Dee is out here basically letting Shay Johnson mother know how to be messy, how to get a paycheck, and how to stay on the show, child. This is a whole mess. And Momma Dee basically saying that his past is not good, that he be out here. And also Momma Dee said that anger that he showed you and that disrespect he showed you, he might be disrespecting and showing Shay Johnson that. Of course he is. Of course he's walking all over Shay Johnson. Of course she his footstool, because she's begging this man and she's just acting desperate. After 10 years, you still gotta beg this man. This man don't think you worthy after 10 years. And why would you want to marry a man after 10 years that he don't want to get with you? Then you don't have his baby. He still don't want to marry you. And you begging him on TV, baby. There would be another man sitting next to me quick, fast, in a hurry, because no one man stop no show. Okay, once you can love him all you want to, but you can get over him too, because nothing lasts forever. And you ain't gonna be up here disrespecting my family, disrespecting, point blank, period. That's not happening. So in any event, Shay Johnson got the word that Momma Dee was speaking to her man Fable, and Shay Johnson said, Momma Dee, I know your tricks, I know your plans, I know who you are, I know who you is, because I've been with your son, I've been around you for decades. Okay, you trying to break up my relationship. That's your way of trying to get him to run. That's your way of trying to get him to leave. And Shay Johnson said, I ain't here for that. You ain't gonna mess up what I got going on. I got my family, that's my family, that's my man. So basically, Shay Johnson is saying, Momma Dee, we play these games, we cool and everything, but that man is my man. That man is my man. So you better back up. And basically, when Shay Johnson, get at Momma Dee, she lets her know that you ain't gonna be glam godmother, glam grandma godmother. You ain't gonna be that. And Shay Johnson gets up in tears, and she is upset with Momma Dee. And Momma Dee said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, Momma Dee ain't sorry, because she gonna find some more tea. She's putting your man T out here on a syndicated show. Shay Johnson stayed close. She stayed tight with Momma Dee, but I don't know if them chains and them shackles are going to be let loose, baby. She going to put some grease and some cocoa butter, some shea butter on her ankles and her wrists, and basically tell Momma Dee, get the hell on.